Hi, Maria here, and today I've got this look going on. So I've used primarily Too Faced products. I've used foundation, my blush, my eyeshadow, contour, or not contour, bronzer, highlighter, lipstick is all Too Faced. So as many products as I could manage to shove into a video that were Too Faced, I tried. And if I would have had more things, I guarantee you I would have used them. But I really enjoy the Too Faced brand. So many of their things are awesome. Oh, Too Faced mascara too. So yeah, I really enjoy their products. I think it's a fun line and it's super kind of girly and feminine. The whole line, I don't know if you've ever checked, but check out on Sephora or look up toofaced.com, I think it would be. Yeah. And I got this going on. Now I didn't record the foundation and all of that because I've done that a ton of times. So we basically did the eyeshadow and then the rest of the face. So let's get started. Okay, so first off, I had recorded this earlier and for some reason, this one chunk of me starting the whole process got erased. So I'm just doing this part and then we'll go back to the original video. So what I did first was I primed my face with the e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer. And then I used the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Porcelain, which I love. And then to do my concealing and just kind of highlighting, I used this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, which I've actually really been enjoying. I thought I'd mix it up and try something different, and I've been liking this. And then I used my NYX HD Shadow Base all over my lid and under here. And then I set everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. So now we're ready to get going with the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is go into this cream color right here. Just gonna use this brush here. It's kind of a flat, fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna put that all over my lid. Next, I'm gonna go in with this fluffy brush and I'm going to go into this color called Mousse right here. We're just gonna apply this in the crease, kind of taking it to about midway, or like 3/4 of the way into the eye. Okay, then I'm going to go into this peanut butter shade. Just kind of place it right on top of that. And then I'm going to take that peanut butter just down. Like, I'm not taking the peanut butter as far as I took the mousse color. And then I'm going to just take that peanut butter and just bring it down onto the lid a bit. Now I'm going to take a smaller fluffy brush and I'm going to go into this color Frosting right there. And again, I've been kind of getting into that eyeshadow technique where I kind of just keep all the dark stuff, like where the arch of my brow kind of is, and kind of to the nose. If you lined it up, I'm doing the majority of the dark stuff here, if you can kind of get that idea. And I just find that gives kind of this kind of look, whatever that might be. So we're gonna take the frosting and just kind of put it just underneath peanut butter. And then just bringing that onto the lid, but more keeping it to the outer portion of my lid. Now I'm gonna take this pencil brush and I'm going to go into the color Hot Fudge. And this I'm gonna keep really just kind of in that, just right in the crease, just kind of in the V. So in the crease and then just kind of down onto the lid a bit. Now I'm going to take a big fluffy brush, my Morphe M200, and just gonna kind of buff everything together so it's nice and seamless. Okay, now I'm gonna actually take that fluffy brush, go back into the peanut butter just a tiny bit, and just lightly dust it on the edge, just so that you can see that peanut butter shade. Now I'm gonna do this step. I might repeat it because I'm not quite sure if I did this before I did the butter pecan or if I did it after the Butter Pecan, but I'm gonna go into this Bonbon shade, just in case. If I repeat it, please forgive me. And just do that right here. And what I find, I said this in my review as well, but the peanut butter shade and this Bonbon shade, it's kind of like, this is the shimmery sister of peanut butter. So I really like that on the lid. It just kind of highlights that color again. Ooh, it's so beautiful. I just love this palette. I have a feeling I did this step after, but anyway, you get to see it again. You get to see that amazing color in action. Okay, and so that's all I did prior to moving on to the next portion of this video, which was recorded about a week ago. So, yeah, we'll talk to you later. Okay, now I really want to I'm going to use this color, this Butter Pecan color, which I absolutely love. It's this beautiful kind of buttery yellow color, but I want it to really pop, so I'm going to use the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and I'm going to put that kind of like that and kind of do around my inner tear duct area as well. Honestly, the NYX Milk Jumbo Pencil, or the Jumbo Pencil, honestly, the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk is definitely worth the money. Like, I think it's $5.99 or something like that. But I end up using it actually a ton, especially if I want to make an eyeshadow pop. It just works so good for that. It works for brightening. It's just very versatile. I use it in my waterline all the time, and it really sticks well. Like, I love it. I love it. But as you can see with my shadow, it's kind of mainly just focused on here. And what that does is it almost makes a cat eye effect without doing a cat eye. So especially for people with hooded lids, this is a great technique to kind of just do like wingish type scenarios. I know it looks crazy right now, but it'll look great in the end. So I'm going to take my usual e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm going to go into this Butter Pecan color, and I'm just going to pat that all over my lid. Well, up to where the dark starts. Look how pretty that is. So now I've got that light color on the lid, and I put it in my inner tear duct area. Now I'm going to take this color Bonbon and just kind of put it on the edge here, just to kind of blend the yellow into the brown. It just is a nice transition shade. Now I'm going to go in with that little bit bigger one with the peanut butter shade back on it, and just ever so lightly, oops, now that's a disaster and a half. Wonder if I can deal with that. Take a fluffy brush. Yikes. Okay, I think I got it okay. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. Okay, now I'm gonna have to try and mimic that on this side. There we go. Ew, that looks terrible. Okay, that was definitely not what I wanted to do. So, what I'm gonna do is take a big kind of, I don't know what these are called, but anyway, I'm gonna go into this coconut cream, and I'm basically gonna erase that. Or just make it kind of blend it out so it's not as noticeable. Okay, now I'm gonna take that teeny weeny fluffy brush. I'm gonna go back into that peanut butter shade, and I'm going to just put this kind of, well, I'm gonna go all the way, and then I'm gonna just really kind of buff it out a bit. Now what I'm gonna do is line my waterline and tight line, and then take this dark kind of underneath a little bit farther, and we're gonna smoke out that lower lash line really good. Okay, so I'm taking the dark color and kind of bringing it to where that where the dark shadow ended on top, or you know, kind of where it begins, and then just take it right to the outer edge. Do the same thing on this side, and then I'm going to do the same thing down here. So kind of to where the pupil begins is how far I'm taking that dark shade. I'm going to take an angled brush and go into Hot Fudge again and just basically stamp that on the dark shadow and kind of use it to smudge it out a bit. I'm going to go back into that frosting color using the same angled brush and just put that slightly lower and extend it over a bit. And now I'm going to go back into the Hot Fudge and just darken it up. And then I'm going to kind of bring it around here like that. So I'm kind of going around and then bringing it up and then kind of just flicking it. So I basically have it done. Now I'm just going to go in with my Morphe M200, my fluffy brush, and just kind of just blend everything together. I want it to look really nice and seamless. And then again, I'm just going to use that shimmery Bonbon shade. I'm actually going to use a bit of it up here too. And to finish off the bottom lash line, I'm just going to go into this Bonbon shade. Where are you? Right there. And just kind of run that underneath as well. And then just really give it all a good, I don't know, a good brush. So now I'm going to go in with Better Than Sex mascara. I'm going to go in with Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade and do my eyebrows, and then I'm going to put on lashes, and then I'm going to mascara my lower lash, but I'm going to do that all off camera because it takes a long time and it's kind of boring. So I will be right back. So I'm going to contour as usual with my M.A.C Omega shadow. And I usually, just the way my cheek, like I can go down further if I want, but I kind of just keep it in the hollow and closer to the back because really that's where you see a natural, like see where you can see that natural shadow, that's where I want to put it. If I was going to do something super dramatic, I guess I can go further, but lately that's kind of what I've been doing. And for my bronzer and highlighter, I'm going to use the bronzer and highlighter from this Everything Nice palette. And I know that the Chocolate Soleil is available like all the time, freestanding. I'm not sure about this inner light shade, but it's again the color that I had, so I thought I would use it. To do the highlighter, I'm going to use this fan brush, and I'm just going to go into it like that and put it on my cheekbones. And then I'm going to go into this cute little blush, again by Too Faced, called Justify My Love. I'm going to use my Hourglass palette all over. I'm just going to swirl the two together and go to town. And then I'm going to just quickly use M.A.C Fix Plus, and then I'll do my lipstick. Seriously, that feels so refreshing. It really does. Okay, then I'm gonna go into with M.A.C Stone and line my lips, and then I'm gonna go in with this Milani Lipliner in Pretty in Pink. And then I'm gonna go in with Melted Nude and Melted Peony. Actually, I've decided that I like just the melted peony, so I'm not gonna put the melted nude on. So I'm gonna go fluff up my hair as usual, and I will be right back. So this is the final look. Those are the eyes. I love this kind of just doing it like that. I don't even know what you call it, but I just kind of like the way it looks. So I like the way it kind of makes the eyes like this. It's kind of dramatic, but yeah, that's my latest thing. Hope you like it. And again, all Too Faced, or primarily Too Faced products. This is Melted Peony. I've got Justify My Love on my cheeks. And then the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette on my eyes, and my face was Born This Way foundation. So primarily a whole entire Too Faced look. Like I've said before, Too Faced is one of my favorite brands, and I really love doing things with their products. So hope you have an amazing weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.